let's be honest. I never cried to music. I would never cry to a song. Let's be honest. I am a man.
If I had to describe Minecraft's music in one word, it'd have to be atmospheric. It's not often you find a game with a soundtrack so iconic that the Library of Congress has recognized it in its recording registry for its cultural, historical, and aesthetic importance. And you can see that impact in the millions of comments on Minecraft OST videos about how important this music is to so many people. Whether it's cozy nights, foggy, liminal spaces, or rising from a dark cave to see a beautiful, blocky sunrise. Without C418's contributions to what is mine and a lot of others' favorite game of all time, Minecraft simply wouldn't be as beautiful, as great, and as atmospheric. By the way, if you're wondering what music this is in the background, it's Music Disc 11. Yeah, that's what 11 sounds like. Don't believe me? I'll play it for you. Huh, that's weird. It sounds different. Oh, yes it does. And you know why? Well, it's an interesting Easter egg. If you go to the official Minecraft Volume Beta soundtrack on any music streaming service and play the track 11, you'll hear a radically different tune than what's in the game. And this is a similar case for Dry Hands, where the piano sounds entirely different. Furthermore, there are even more differences between Minecraft's music even between game versions. Versions such as... Versions such as Minecraft Beta. No, wait, sorry. Okay, no. My mistake. It's not beta. It's actually, let's see, oh, it's alpha! Minecraft Alpha is actually a pretty solid game. The foundations of what would become the game we know today are all pretty much here. And if you were to ask a grandpa with barely functional sight if this and this was the same thing, he'd probably say... But if he could also hear correctly, he'd probably say yes. Now, just as much as the core of Minecraft's physical game hasn't changed, the music is also almost exactly the same. Almost. Take the song Wet Hands. In the first version of the song that was released, the fade-out has a bit of a different mix. It doesn't have the underlying melody that's been present throughout the rest of the song up to this point. Here, take a listen. Now, if... That's kinda weird. That song just sprang up out of nowhere. Well, the song in question, Mice on Venus, has its entire beginning and end just missing, so instead of that beautiful, slow build-up, it's almost like a jump scare. Now these songs remain this way from when they were added in Alpha 1.0.14 until Alpha 1.2, which is also the same update that added Alpha 1.2. This update was coined the Halloween update, which released on October 30th, 2010, and introduced a new dimension, originally called the Slip, before being renamed to the Nether before release. This update also introduced new mobs, fishing, and finally, biomes. And to reveal the biomes that were introduced in this update, Notch put together a video of himself flying through a world and showing off the new terrain generation. And if you notice the music in the background, it's actually called Biome Fest, a creative mode exclusive song that wouldn't be added to the game until 3 years later on November 15th, 2013, with the release of 1.7.3, the music update. And that date is also notable because it's 2 days after the 6th anniversary of the Gummy Bear album, in stores on November 13th, with lots of music, videos,
and extras.
The title Biome Fest is also obviously a reference to the video it was first showcased in. Speaking of Notch, he too himself created music for Minecraft in the form of Calm 4, which really lives up to its name. Yeah, it's quite calm, huh? Apparently Notch added this track to the game's files in Alpha 1.1.1, but I can't find anything confirming this aside from conflicting info on the Minecraft wiki, so I'm just gonna go with it was never in the game. Notch later re-released this song on SoundCloud though, and the track was officially named Magnetic Circuit. Now on the same forum that I stumbled upon the Biome Showcase video on, I discovered something else truly amazing. Take a listen. It sounds familiar, right? Well, let me show you what I hear. That's right, it sounds like an early version of Mice on Venus, with the beginning section being a higher pitched version of the song Minecraft. This appears on a 4-minute mixtape that's essentially a handful of unused and early versions of songs intended for Minecraft. I'm assuming these were just made to promote new music that was coming to the game, and the songs in here are pretty short unfortunately, coming in at about 30 seconds each before fading into the next song. But the song after this one is really good, it gives me Mario Galaxy vibes, and I have a theory about this one, so listen closely. It almost sounds like a mishmash of the instrumental vibe of Hack's drum mixed with the melody of the song Minecraft, which makes sense because several of the songs on Minecraft Volume Alpha use the melody of the track Minecraft as a leitmotif. Take the songs Door and Beginning, for example. The rest of the songs on here are really just a handful of music diss tracks with minimal changes or none at all. I really can't say if these have any changes from reveal to release. Now this in itself would be an amazing discovery, but C418 actually released another music mixtape titled Preview of Upcoming Songs 2, and here we get another interesting selection of tracks. It surprisingly features Flake and Kyoto, two songs that only exclusively played in the festive mashup pack world on Legacy Console Edition, as well as the last song, which is untitled and so far is unreleased. Take a listen. Now, something that's very interesting to me is that C418 seemed to have a lot of songs from Volume Beta already made years before the full album came out in 2013. And this brings me to another interesting conclusion. You can let me know what you think. I believe that this last song was intended to be released on a Minecraft album. I think that much is obvious. And if C418 ever releases his third volume of Minecraft, I believe that this song will show up. We already know he makes songs years in advance, long before they're used in the game. Even songs that aren't in the game, like Equinox, Chris, Droopy Likes Ricochet, Droopy Likes Your Face, appear on these albums. So even if this song isn't going to be featured in-game, I think there's a high chance it'll appear somewhere on Volume 3. Though that is if we ever get a Volume 3. C418 himself has stated that the volume is finished and ready to ship, but since he and Microsoft are kind of doing a little bit of the punchy at the moment, we can't really expect to hear these songs in any capacity for a while, or maybe even ever. I would also like to add that we may have even got this song already. I think if my theory about the early Mice on Venus and Hagstrom tracks are true, then I'd wager that we already got this song in some form or another. It might have been assimilated into another song, or maybe just radically changed throughout its production. In the best case scenario, we get Volume 3 the way C418 intends to release it, and maybe this song shows up on it. Worst case, we don't, and the song never sees the light of day. Either way, I'm grateful to be living in a world where this music was released at all. C418's music is the heart of Minecraft's atmosphere, and I'm so happy Notch got him to make the music for Minecraft, cause Calm 4 is so ass! But let me know what you think. I was compelled to make this video after a session of Alpha Minecraft led me to hearing the different versions of these songs, and I was surprised that it led me down the little rabbit hole that it did. I really had no idea that C418 previewed tracks for the game before their additions, and the changes that occurred to the tracks really surprised me. Again, my theories could be wrong. After all, they're just theories. But if you enjoyed this video and learned something by watching it, I'd appreciate a subscription or a like, but even just your viewership is enough for me too. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.